Welcome to News Wrap Up on Orugo TV. On this edition, we're going to look at the major stories that happened in the Protesters Week. It's been protest in Nigeria, not just Nigeria, from Kenya to even Canada. It's still not stopping soon. Okay, let's go straight to Abuja. I don't know. In Abuja, the Deputy Speaker House of Representatives, Rep. Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu has actually asked Igbo people not to join the protest. He said, Ndigbo, do not join the protest because they are looking for a way to kill you. If you come out in the protest, in the name of the protest, they are going to massacre you. They are going to kill you. He said, according to him, Ndigbo has been killed enough. Do not join them in the protest so they don't kill you. I don't know whose purpose Benjamin Kalu is serving with that kind of warning. Is he trying to use a reverse psychology on Ndigbo? Maybe probably because he doesn't want Ndigbo to protest against the government he works with, or he's just doing it genuinely for the interest of Ndigbo. Sochikuma. I do not know. Reno Mercury. I don't know what Reno Mercury has to do with P2B. I don't know. I've asked P2B. Is you kidding me, Reno Mercury? If you do, let us give back to him, because Reno Mercury has actually is all over social media posting the picture of the former presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. He's been saying that P2B and owner of Sahara Reporter Sowore, basically P2B should be held responsible for the alleged 17 persons that died during the hunger protest. I don't know. Only God will settle that quarrel. And let's go to Lagos. Talking about Lagos, it's still been protest week too. A student of University of Lagos, Samuel Adeleke has actually protested heavily. He's saying he's protesting the hike in the school fees of University of Lagos. We know federal universities to be paying one of the least school fees in Nigeria, but I do not know what has happened with the recent increment. But that's not all. So Samuel Adeleke is saying they increased the school fees, and they also made a new law, a law Samuel Adeleke described as draconian. He's saying that the law, according to the law, students are not allowed to do business in the hostels. They are saying, for example, in the schools, in the hostel, there are some students who sell recharge cards in their hostel, some make food, some even sell noodles and stuff like that. University of Lagos has said no more business in the hostel. That's a dormitory. You don't turn that to a supermarket. If you want to do a supermarket, you should try Oyugbo or a Butemeta market. But then Samuel Adeleke is protesting that, said, since you increase school fees, you don't also want us to do business in the hostel where we live. Do you want us to go about stealing? But everybody's angry anywhere. Talking about protest, let's go to Canada. In Canada, a student of University of Waterloo in Toronto, Canada, has actually also been fined 1.5 million Canadian dollars by the Canadian government. A student simply named as Nicholas Sawe for protesting. Nicholas Sawe and his group has been protesting Israel-Gaza, issue about Israel-Gaza. So now the school had actually warned him, you do not protest. The protest is actually affecting a piece of the school. But he has said nobody can guard him, and that was not all. The school went ahead to fine him, ask him to pay a fine of whooping 1.5 million Canadian dollars. Nicholas was like, when I got that email, I thought it was about $1,500, only for me to realize $1.5 million. He said, they can even fine me the whole world. It doesn't stop my voice. It can't gag my voice. Protest continues. It's been crazy, but then this week it's also been a sad one. The woman known as the elegant stallion, the voice that suits the whole world, one of the greatest gifts of Ndigbo and Nigeria in general, passed on this past week. We're talking about the One Love crooner, Onyeka Onwenu, who hails from R&D Zog, has actually passed on. She passed on in a she had a great ending. If you must ask me, she just finished performing at the 80th birthday of Stella Okoli. Stella Okoli is the owner of Emzo Pharmaceutical. That is not good, but then she died with panache at the top of it all after performing for the likes of P2B, Governor Alex Oti, and other governors that were there at the party, and then she collapsed immediately. She finished giving a wonderful performance. And of course, talking about that, let me briefly say a 1 second silence for the death of Senator Ifeanyi Ubah. May your soul rest in perfect peace. No man is perfect. In your imperfections, you are a great guy. Rest in peace, man. So let's go back to Anambra State. In Anambra State, and a herbalist had been arrested. A herbalist, simply known as Ezekiel, has been arrested with some human parts, and then human skull and everything. He was arrested in a place called Neni in Anocha local government area. And when he was arrested, Ezekiel is from Eza in Ebonyi State, but I don't know what he was doing in Anambra State. According to them, he was held with the parts, and he said he uses it for his clients. I don't know what that means, but then I'm happy the authorities have apprehended him, and of course they have taken him in for questioning. And then I said, no place like home. Come back to other states where the wife of the governor has actually flagged off the breastfeeding week. According to the wife of the governor, who was represented by the commissioner of women affairs at Nwedo Hall, is trying to say that pregnant women, nursing mothers should actually embrace exclusive breastfeeding. For her, according to her, it's one of the healthiest feeding process for young children. On that note, we come to the end of this edition of News Wrap Up, and I hope to see you guys same time next week. So whatever you do, please keep supporting us, share, like,